Borneo is one of the wildest places left on Earth, home to ancient rainforests older than the Amazon, incredible wildlife, orangutans, clouded leopards, and some of the most remote jungles on the planet. But behind its beauty lies a shocking story of deforestation, disappearing species, and one of the fastest changing landscapes in the world. Today, we're driving off the beaten track to explore one of the most extraordinary islands on the planet.
We're Scott and Monet, two ordinary people chasing an extraordinary journey. We're driving 50,000 kilometres from our home in Western Australia all the way to the Arctic Circle. Our vehicle, a classic Land Rover Defender, rugged, stubborn, and our home for the next 2 years. This is our overland expedition. This is Overland, the map.
This was last night's camp spot. It was so dark, we were so tired. There was no one here last night, but obviously we woke up to this morning to people out and about. And it's actually so sweet, like people are literally going on runs and walks and kids are out. It's actually so cool to see. Yeah, first impressions of Borneo so far. I know we've only seen it in the dark. It's really nice. Everyone here lives such active lifestyles, like cycling, running, walking. What day is it today? Saturday. Literally everyone's running and walking up and down the street. It's actually so beautiful. We haven't really seen that, like a fitness culture to this extent anyway. And it's actually really nice to see. Everyone's getting out and about. Like, they're doing fitness. Is it Fitness Saturday? We need fuel.
We on the jogging track.
I think it might be Fitness Saturday. It's so cool. So cool to see everyone.
And with that, we started heading towards the national park to go find some orangutans.
So they went several hundred feet into the cave and then they moved themselves further. Now when nobody had returned for several hours, Joseph began panicking.
Airing down the tires because this road is really rough.
It's very rough. It doesn't actually look it at all, but we put in some new bushes in. We put like polyurethane bushes rather than rubber. Yeah, I think I'd read that some people rated them. They reckon they're the best things since sliced bread. Other people reckon that they make it ride really harsh, and we're finding that it's making the car ride really harsh.
There is ways to get around. This is live.
On our way to the orangutans after a massive detour because we didn't have enough petrol, we had no money, we were starving, so we were about an hour and a half from where the orangutans were and we had to turn around and drive 40 minutes the other way because we had no money and we thought, oh my word, what if we have to pay national park entry fees and we just can't. So
First impressions of Borneo though is it's sick. It's like the roads are terrible, but in the most fun possible way.
Like mud, and we're like in the jungle. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Certainly though, like, I guess from Timor to Java, like, it progressively gets more and more like built up and like more infrastructure, and then this has been like a set back straight back to Timor. Like, it's much more farming culture, much more like small villages. So like we've had to fill up because we don't really know what the next servo we'll find is going to National Park and back. But I'm ready for it just to dump down and just climb sloppy, muddy roads and just, I don't know, pull out a truck or something, just do something boyish.
Doing something fun. Going some full driving would be awesome to do right now. But we'll see. We'll see if we can find a cool track or if it's just seeing the orangutans. But we're loving Borneo so far. It's so cool.
Ourselves a little bit stuck here.
It's really muddy.
Road block. And this way is also okay. Terima kasih. We go this way.
Can't get to these orangutans, can we?
Maps.me is taking us on an adventure, which we don't mind, but yeah, there's a lot of roads that either don't exist anymore or being washed out. There was a road back there that looked like a lot of fun, but he said that it was, I think road broken maybe is what he was trying to say, so we're headed back this way to see if we can find a way around. We can go through? Yes. Yes. This and left? Terima kasih. Our destination? An orangutan platform in Tanjung Puting National Park. This is typically only accessible for tourists via boat, but we decided to venture to the local roads to see if we could find our own way there.
through a long stretch of palm oil plantations and local farmlands until we finally reached a small village on the edge of the river where the orangutans are found. This is where, unfortunately, we received some bad news.
We got to the orangutan area for 4:30, but unfortunately the orangutans weren't there. They're there from 2 to 4 p.m. because that's their feeding time in the village. We just drove into the most beautiful village, the most beautiful people. They were so nice.
Giving me full like Congo vibes, like jungle with like the red mud. And yeah, it's really cool. Everyone here was super friendly, but they said come back tomorrow at 2, but
we just don't know with the time we have, so we're gonna have a chat about it tonight. But it was so beautiful. The kids were literally swimming in the river, and like everyone was just out, and it's so nice. The whole village was just socializing. No one was inside or anything. It's actually really cool to see. But yeah, I guess we're gonna go find camp, and then we'll talk about maybe seeing them tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll have to catch the orangutans in Malaysia. But either way, it's been really cool so far. So
that old dude was ripped.
Yeah, they age well here.
As we drove away from the orangutans, we stopped for a moment to take in the scale of deforestation taking place. During the 2010s, Indonesia recorded a loss of approximately 585,000 hectares of primary forests per year. That equates to roughly 68 rugby fields of rainforests being destroyed every single hour. Among many species affected, the biggest victims of this are the Bornean orangutans, with 150,000 orangutans having been killed in the past 16 years. Other animal species being affected include pygmy elephants, clouded leopards, and sun bears, whose homes are being destroyed, all in the name of logging, mining, and plantation concessions. Indonesia is the world's largest palm oil producer, and Kalimantan is one of the major expansion zones. Indonesian Anti-Corruption Agency has uncovered multiple corruption cases involving forest permits. Regional leaders accepting bribes from palm oil or mining companies in exchange for plantation licenses. Palm oil is the single biggest driver of deforestation in parts of Borneo.
So I have.
It's literally taking us, like there's a main road right there, and it's thinking, no, there's a much funner road that you can go on actually. There are so many frogs. So we've made our decision. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing the orangutans tomorrow. We just can't wait till 2 p.m. to go see them at the feeding platform, which is really sad because we really wanted to see them because they look amazing, but we do get to see them in the Malaysian part of Borneo, so it's okay. And we've also seen them in Sumatra in the wild, so we're pretty lucky with that experience. So at this current time, our mission, another night mission, is to find camp.
We are in a palm plantation, and there's so many camping spots. Like, pretty much just take the pick off the little side road, and you can pull up a camp. But literally one right there. There's rats everywhere. Look at this.
I'm not
See
seeing
the size of it?
Where? Oh, I see him. I don't think the camera did though.
Okay, sorry. There's hundreds of rats, like, everywhere, climbing up trees, running across the road. So we don't really want to set up camp here and either A, get a rat in the car and then not be able to get it out, or B, like it eat, like in the middle of the night, crawls in, it eats like some engine wiring or something, like chews at some wiring. So, sorry, I cannot multitask to save my life. Yeah, basically, where was I? Let me get my little mind back together. We don't want to camp here in the risk of we get a rat in the car or a rat eats some wiring overnight, but there's so many rats.
They're crawling everywhere, and there's king cobras here. So the king cobras must have like a feast with these rats. But also it's very scary to think that there's cobras.
Sorry. So they must be very well fed snakes with the amount of rats here.
These are all the animals that they have in the jungle. They've got, do you want to name them, baby? You can see them a bit better.
They got crocs, got king cobras, like echidnas.
They got otters.
Have we?
Look at the little otter, barang barang. Do you see the otter? Next to the echidna.
Oh no, that's not an otter, that's a little bear.
No, but the other one, the otters.
Oh.
Next to the echidna, but there is a bear. You're right.
No, that's a
have
ferret.
sun bears.
That's a ferret. Barang
That's
barang.
not a ferret.
I think that's a ferret.
Surely that's a little otter.
Ironically, the sign itself is by Eagle High Plantations.
Oh.
So basically, I feel like that's all the animals whose homes they've destroyed.
Oh.
We haven't seen any of these animals. We've only seen rats and frogs because we're in a plantation, and chickens and cows.
Chickens.
All of these guys have lost their home thanks to Eagle High Plantations.
Oh.
Big shout out for them.
Yeah, look how sad that orangutan looks.
Yeah, he looks
Its home has been destroyed.
This was the site of his home, and now it's a palm tree.
So really it's a funeral place.
Yeah.
With some heavy rainfall the night before, the road leading back into town had quickly deteriorated, and it wasn't long before we found ourselves in a spot of trouble.
That was one of those scenarios that was pretty easy to get out of. It wasn't too big of a deal, but without the right equipment, could have been a whole different story. Very boggy. We sort of went a little bit slow, just sort of, I don't know.
sometimes the mud here, it looks really bad, but it's actually got quite a bit of traction, but there was just big grooves from obviously excavators or trucks, so we just diffed out immediately. The SABER gear genuinely saved us then. It's good fun. Hot and muddy, but that is the best way to be out here.
After a bit of mud and adventure, we were off for our next adventure crossing into Malaysia, making our way towards the city of Kuching. Thanks so much, Legends, for following along, and once again we appreciate all your support. Until next time.